we are going to every haunted theme park, starting with Disneyland. Technically California Adventure. Disneyland is actually 2 parts, and California Adventure is the one that does the big Halloween party. And the reason that I'm doing this is to try to find which theme park does the best Halloween. And whichever theme park wins, I'm going to be giving 10 lucky subscribers and their friend tickets to go to that park. And our categories for ranking are rides, food, characters, entertainment, and merch. One nice thing about Oogie Boogie is they limit the capacity of the park quite a bit for this event, so it is significantly less crowded than a regular day at Disney. The Halloween party doesn't technically start for a few more hours, but we wanted to get here early to ride a few of the rides in the daytime. And we're starting with rides. So for every theme park, I'm gonna go on the best rated rides and the worst rated rides. It's actually a 3-way tie for the best rated rides at California Adventure, and Incredicoaster is one of them. Oh, but before we do that, Labubu outfit of the day. Okay, I couldn't decide between just one, so I brought my Minnie in her Oogie Boogie mask and my Hope in her custom made Mickey ears that I made. Other times I've been to Disneyland, this particular line can be up to an hour long, so having to wait only 10 minutes is crazy. And we also got extremely lucky and got the front row of the roller coaster.
3, 2, 1.
I can see why Incredicoaster is considered a favorite here. It's exciting, but a pretty smooth ride overall. There's a couple good drops, but as an amateur roller coaster rider, I am very curious to see how this compares to the other theme parks roller coasters. Oh, we're going upside down! That was fun. Is it the best ride in the whole park? I don't know, but it was a blast. As you can tell, I was very ready for this photo. Okay, tied for best ride in the whole park. Can you guess what ride we're on? This is Guardians of the Galaxy. It was only a 13-minute wait to get onto this ride, which is like unheard of. I've never seen this ride have less than a 60-minute wait, so I can't wait. Maybe we'll do it twice. This ride has been a Disney fan favorite ever since it opened back in 2004 as the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Rest in peace, that was such a fun theme. However, I think they did a great job with switching it over to the Guardians theme. This is definitely considered Disney's scariest ride. You're in the dark the majority of the time, and the drops are completely unexpected. In fact, every time you ride the ride, there's a good chance it's completely different. There are 6 different music experiences, and each one has a completely different drop sequence. I just wish that this one in Hollywood had a glam bot video like the one in Florida does. This one's just a photo. Review of Guardians ride. Honestly, it's like a 10 out of 10 ride for me. I feel like the theming is great. Even the line is fun to stand in, and it's definitely like the thrilliest out of all of the rides in this park, so I just love it. Okay, next up is our worst rated ride of the whole park, and it is Jumping Jellyfish. As you can see, there's no line, so that's maybe a sign. I also don't know if you can go on it without a child. I'm about to find out. I lied, there's 4 other people in line. This ride is feeling a little flimsy. Yeah. I really hope it holds us. Oh! Oh my gosh, it's low-key kind of high. Is it gonna drop us? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, okay, it's pretty slow. Wait, if we were facing the other way, this would actually be a sick view of the pier. Can we go twice?
Yeah, this is cool.
Okay, my review is, I think rating it the worst is a little harsh because this is a sick view. I would never wait in line for this, and make sure you get the pier view seats, and then this ride's kind of a win, low-key. And we're done. The Radiator Springs Racers ride is tied for best rated ride here at Disney. This ride is the perfect mix of high-speed coaster style ride and a really well done dark ride that features scenes and characters from the Cars universe. However, this was the biggest heartbreak of the night. But since we're at Cars Land, there's a few Halloween food and treat items that I really want to try.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
It's so cute. Is it gonna taste good? I don't know, but it looks good. Thank you. Pumpkin churro.
This is the main thing I came to Disneyland for.
We have one more food.
Okay.
Your ice cream's already melting, Hope.
Yeah. Oh no.
Thanks. I can't hold both of them, but here's the first one.
It's been 5 minutes. This better taste good. I think it's supposed to be ube flavored, but it's just giving vanilla. The black sprinkles are cool. It's kind of like McDonald's soft serve. Maybe don't get this during the day though. Because that's crazy. We're just gonna continue our dessert first trend with our pumpkin pie churro.
The ice cream was a little melted and the churros a little cold, but the like pumpkin fluff is really nice. I think we're gonna have better churros on this trip though, so. And now for my personal favorite, the burnin' mac and cheese. I think it's like spicy Cheeto dust on top of macaroni and cheese. And then the cone that it's in is bread. From what I remember, the mac and cheese was great and the bread cone was kind of mid. We'll see if that's the same this year.
I really love this mac and cheese, but my team all agreed that they hate it. So this one's kind of polarizing.
Just as good as I remember it. And the cone? I think the cone is supposed to be a pretzel. It could use a little salt, but the mac and cheese is great.
Lastly, we have the barbacoa sope.
Oh, that's good. It's spicy. Oh my gosh. That is really good though. Definitely one of the better meal items I've had at Disney. Wasn't expecting the spice. One of the food items on my wish list is this Mickey Vampire sourdough bread. It's adorable and it looks so good. So we came to Aunt Cass's bakery and asked them if they had it and they said not yet. We are too early in the season, unfortunately, but they did have a regular Mickey bread. I was not expecting it to be this big. So we're gonna unwrap him and try him. Oh, and we also got one of the, what was it called? A cinnamon apple cold brew. Oh, that's really good. Yeah. It's just kind of like a subtle apple taste. That's yummy. Okay, let's try this bread. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That is amazing. They also have bread bowl versions of these with soup in them. That would be so good too, but I'll probably eat this whole ear. I'm gonna need some help eating the whole Mickey head though. Wait, I wanna eat an eyeball. Does it come off? Yes. Perfect middle of the Disney night snack.
Rest in peace, Mickey.
This is the treat I was looking forward to the whole night. It's basically a Dubai chocolate churro.
Yeah, look at this thing. Okay, it's a churro rolled in cocoa sauce. There's pistachio cream, chocolate sauce, pistachios, and then what is this called? I don't remember. The Dubai chocolate churro. That's good. I'm definitely tasting more chocolate than pistachio, but much better than the pumpkin pie.
The majority of the food places were already closed around 9 p.m.
Already closed?
Despite there being a few more hours left of the event, so I wasn't able to get some of the treats that I wanted from my wish list, like the Mickey's Mummy Shake or the Ursula Enchanted Waffles. Since the Radiator Springs ride was closed, they made up for it by having the whole cast of cars out for a meet and greet.
And he's in a costume.
Pretty much the whole night. They were all dressed up in costume, which is so cute. Here's a rapid fire of the other characters I saw that night. Syndrome from Incredibles, Minnie, Daisy, and Clarabelle as the Sanderson sisters. Also, I didn't go up and like actually meet and greet them because some of these lines were so long. This guy, I think he's from Big Hero 6. Meg from Hercules, her line was pretty long too because I guess she's rare, and she alternated with pain and panic throughout the night. Hades was definitely the coolest, but they really pushed us through this line, even though there wasn't that many people in line, which was kind of disappointing. Our next category is entertainment.
We're gonna go to one of the treat trails. This one's on the Adventure campus, and I have no idea what to expect other than a lot of candy based on things I've been seeing on TikTok. So let's go check it out. I'm gonna guess I get 15 pieces of candy from this trail. Thanks.
There's honestly not that much to see at most of the treat trails. However, the treat trails that have a character had really long lines, so I didn't do those ones.
Okay, time to count my candy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 short. I guess we have to go to another line. Trail. What is it called? Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, the final candy haul. I got a few more than 15.
I got 30 candies, and overall it was good quality candy and a pretty good variety. The main entertainment attraction for Oogie Boogie Bash is the Frightfully Fun Parade. For what we paid for these seats, it did not start out a very VIP experience. We were like 45 minutes early and still had to wait in this giant line, which honestly was mostly people that didn't have a reservation just trying to get a seat. But when we finally got to our table, we got our choice of water, soda, or a fancy cocktail, and of course our dessert box. Ta-da! Which they did upgrade since I was here 2 years ago. On one side of the box is charcuterie and the other side is desserts. You also get an Oogie Boogie blind box. It's a pin and you either get a common one, a rare glitter one, or an ultra rare gold one. Of course, I want the glitter and I got the glitter one!
My favorite things in the treat box are this macaron that's filled with caramel and this sweet cake thing that's filled with glitter. This thing is mesmerizing, and I was shocked to find out that the flavor was blue raspberry. It was surprisingly good.
I'm already having a great time.
The parade itself is really, really cute and well done, although it's kind of short. It might be the best thing about Oogie Boogie Bash, well, aside from the very short ride wait times. The overall ambience of the park during this time is not so scary and just cute. Nice Halloween themed lighting throughout the park. The closest thing to a haunted house here at Disney is the Villains Grove walkthrough. People might disagree with me, but I personally feel like they could have done so much more with this area. There's not even characters, it's just like a nice park area with some lights and candles. Maybe I'm missing something. Our final category is merchandise.
Merch shopping time.
Okay, here's the whole Oogie Boogie section. T-shirt, don't like that. Hoodie, don't really like that. Ears, those are kind of cute. Okay, Halloween stuff, cute. Actual Oogie Boogie merch, I don't like it. Like, why is there worms? Okay, but the rule is I have to get something at least Halloween themed. Imagine. Ooh, there's Crocs. A Squishmallow. Oh my gosh. I think I'm leaving empty-handed. I literally don't like anything. Next up, Six Flags Magic Mountain Fright Fest. Moms watching with your kids, it's about to get spooky. At least I think so. I've never been here, and I don't really know what to expect because the reviews are kind of mixed, I'm not gonna lie. Like this one, Jennifer says Six Flags is the Temu version of Halloween Horror Nights. A lot of people are really complaining about it and even saying that they think it might close if they don't like step it up soon. Don't worry, there are some more hopeful reviews. Like Sean Clark says,
It was better than I'd expected. Like, my expectations are pretty low.
so that's good. Six Flags first opened back in Texas in the 1960s, and since then the franchise has expanded to 27 amusement parks and 15 water parks. From what I've heard, it seems like it kind of peaked in the early 2000s, but we're about to find out how their haunted event is. One thing that really surprised me is we just walked right into the park. There was no security at all. Maybe they start checking people's bags later in the night, I'm not sure, but it did make us slightly uneasy. This park is also significantly more empty than Disney at 6 p.m., but the Halloween event doesn't technically start for another hour.
Maybe when it gets dark, there'll be more people because it's 6 p.m. Maybe it's just too early.
While there were little to no crowds, we decided to start with some rides.
Can I ride this ride or am I too big?
Oh, you're too big.
Dang it. He said I'm too big.
Dang it.
I could fit. I could.
I don't know if I'm actually too big or if he just wanted to close down this ride because this was the time of evening that the staff was getting ready to turn the Kitty Toonie Land into Carniv Hell, one of the spooky scare zones.
Carniv Hell consisted of like 3 people in costumes, and then there's pretty much nothing else in Kittyland. I think we're at a dead end, so we're kicking it off with some rides. And from everything that I read and saw and watched, this ride behind me is one of the best ones. So let's go try it. Oh, little boo-boo outfit of the day. She's a little shark tonight. I thought we'd do something cute to counteract the spooky we're about to experience. It literally says, are you gonna stand by the side or ride? Savannah, Peyton.
I almost had to go on this ride alone, but Savannah took one for the team and came with me. Walking through this line, I could definitely tell this ride and kind of the park in general is a little past its prime. These photos look like they haven't been updated in 30 years. I love it. Although the wait in line gave us a really good look at what exactly we were getting ourselves into. I didn't think much of the fact that it was rated a thrill level 5 out of 5 until we started watching the ride and we saw everyone laying down, going up the track, and then get absolutely flung at the top into a free dive. Can't wait. The funniest and most accurate review I've ever seen of this ride is this guy calling it absolutely disrespectful.
Oh my gosh. I'm breathing. Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
fire dream? What was the fire? Did we just ride the scariest roller coaster in America? I was not ready for that. I'm literally still shaking. So it like flips you on your back. So you're laying down and then you go up for a really, 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 really long time. And then it free fall drops you like they're about to do. I've never ridden a roller coaster like that in my entire life. Is it the best roller coaster I've ever ridden? Maybe, actually. It was terrifying, though. So if you're looking for thrills, this theme park might be the winner. That's gonna be a tough roller coaster to beat as far as intensity goes. It kind of seems like a tie for the second best rated ride here at Six Flags Magic Mountain, but I'm not gonna lie, I took one look at the Tatsu one, and after X2, I decided I did not want to submit myself to an absolute beating again, so we're going with another favorite of this theme park, the Twisted Colossus. It's a wooden coaster with a steel track, and it has a 4 out of 5 thrill rating. This was the longest wait time, I think, for a ride at the park. We waited like 30 minutes. One of the coolest parts of this ride is the duel of it all. There's 2 trains going at the same time and they kind of like race, but apparently it's rare to get an actual duel, so it was special that we got it. X2 ride was definitely the thrilliest, most intense roller coaster I've ever been on. This might be my favorite roller coaster I've been on though. 10 out of 10 roller coaster. All right, after braving some of the scariest rides in America, it's time for a treat. And we have to get a churro to compare to all of the other theme park churros. Six Flags churro time, it's nice and warm. It looked like they were making them fresh. That's good. No, you know what these remind me of is the Costco churros. That's a solid churro, right? Yeah. Crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside.
10 out of 10.
Great. Great cinnamon to sugar ratio. Hey, could be the winning churro, I don't know. Oh, yeah. We'll see. I think this was better and fresher than the Disney ones, but we'll see how the Knott's Berry and Universal churros compare. The Six Flags website didn't really specify if they had any spooky food or not, but turns out they kinda do. And by kind of, I mean, it's kind of your typical theme park food like hot dogs, nachos, mac and cheese, but it's given a spooky name and a spooky font on the menu. This is the most Halloween-y thing I saw. It's my favorite Halloween treat, a dirt and worms. Or they call it graveyard pudding. It's basically chocolate pudding, crushed up Oreos, and worms on top, and I absolutely love it. Let's see if this one's any good. Not bad. Good pudding to Oreo ratio, I will say, because there's another layer down at the bottom I can see. Is it worth $9? No. You could make this at home for like $3, but yummy. After a treat, it's time to go get scared by checking out the scare zones and characters that they have throughout the park. The decor and overall ambience was better than I expected. There weren't a ton of scare actors, but the ones that they did have had pretty cool costumes, and they definitely jump scared me a couple times.
Why do you have a human head? Hey. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Every time! The shows, I know that they have some, but we literally couldn't find them. There just wasn't a lot of like signage or times or information throughout the park, but we did find a couple of the DJs that they had. I will say some of their scare zones are just like not super immersive. A lot of the actors were just like chatting casually, and some of them ended up surrounded by teenage fangirls, which kind of broke the scary illusion. Like, this Underworld of Oz was such a cool concept idea, but I just felt like it could have been executed a little better. But the main thing we came here for, the haunted mazes. Six Flags actually has some decent IP for a couple of their houses. Okay, we're about to do our first haunted house of the trip, and it's Saw, so I think it's gonna be pretty gnarly. Also, I noticed they're sending people through in like groups of 8 at a time, so that's terrifying. Wish us luck. The music kind of makes me feel like I'm going to a club. That makes me feel a little better. Oh gosh. There were a lot of pigs and pig masks. I haven't seen Saw. Maybe that's part of the Saw movies. I don't know, but it felt
like
right.
The hanging stuff.
Oh my gosh. And there was only one jigsaw at the very end, which really surprised me. But there were a few good scares in that one. I feel like that was pretty good. We were in the back of the group of people. I feel like if you were in the very front, it would be absolutely terrifying because you'd hit every single jump scare. They still got me a few times though. 3.5 out of 5 spookies. I don't think we necessarily needed to spend the extra $100 here for Express. The general admission line seemed pretty short and like they moved pretty quickly. Next, we're headed to the Trick or Treat house, which I guess is a real movie that's coming out. And we went into this one completely alone.
Oh my gosh, no! Oh, no.
That was so fun. No, do we have to go in there? Oh my gosh. Going without a group definitely amped up the scare factor by about 5 times. I have to say, I was not planning on going in all of these haunted houses. I was gonna do like one at each park because I'm a scaredy cat, but I decided to be brave and do most all of them for you. So please subscribe as a thank you and spam the comments with "You're so brave, though." Okay, we just did the trick-or-treat house and I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be a silly, fun little spooky time. No, it was terrifying because we were the only ones in there. It was good. There were some good jump scares. There was one room that was just all like corn stalks and mirrors. It was absolutely terrifying because you didn't know where to go. I'm impressed by that one. That was like 4 out of 5 spookies. Mostly because we were alone. Next is the Carnage Maze, which is basically if mob bosses were clowns is the theme. Whew, here we go, front and center. Oh gosh. I'm not ready for this. Oh my gosh. No. They did a good job of pacing this one as well, so we were basically like going in first and alone for most of the maze. At one point, a clown stamped a demonic symbol of some sort on my arm, but he did ask permission. Nobody grabs you or like touches you here at Six Flags. Without asking, at least. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Oh, it's a little restaurant. I don't want to walk in front of it, no. We just did the Carnage Clown one, that was good. Also, I feel like I'm so brave. I've never gone first through a haunted house in my entire life, and I've done it twice now, so that was good though. There's a lot of jump scares. Well done. Some really creative little rooms. 4 out of 5 spookies. The final haunted maze of the night is the Conjuring House. And this, as you might imagine, was pretty intense. Oh my gosh, it's Annabelle. Once again, I went first through the whole house, pretty much alone the whole time. It was very dark in here, both lighting wise and vibes. Oh, there's a person! There's a person! I don't like it, I don't like it. Oh, Annabelle again. Oh my gosh. Hey, girl. And the end, there's a giant Annabelle. But honestly, the puppeteer behind the giant Annabelle scared me more than the actual monster.
What, the dude?
Yeah, the one controlling her. That was scary. Our final haunted house of this theme park was The Conjuring, and that was 5 out of 5 spookies. Because I went alone with Peyton and I went first, but that was scary. There was a lot of jump scares. It was really well done. Some spooky rooms. Giant Annabelle at the end.
The guy behind the giant Annabelle?
The guy behind it. I guess we can count the carnival games here as part of the entertainment. $10 per one play is absolutely crazy, but I did win a plushie for Leo, and he absolutely loves it. For Leo!
Whoa.
And finally, we checked out the merch shop on the way out. And honestly, I wasn't overly impressed by anything. Like, some of the designs are cool, but nothing I would personally wear. I found a nice jersey type tee, but for a spider on the back, no thanks. I don't even really like spiders, so. Halloween selection, okay. But they did have a ton of Looney Tunes and DC merch. Our next theme park is Knott's Berry Farm, AKA Knott's Scary Farm. This is actually the first theme park ever to do a haunted theme park. And supposedly, this theme park is actually haunted with real ghosts. I don't know that much about this one, but I've heard really good things about it. A lot of people love it. There's 10 haunted houses. I think that's the most of any theme park we've been to so far. It looks like there's some fun food and lots of cool characters walking around and some good rides, I think. We got here pretty early, about 6 o'clock, because we have a buffet reservation to get to before the event starts. And already there is a way bigger crowd at this park than there was at Six Flags at the same time. The buffet that we went to is inside the park at the Miss Knott's restaurant. It's like a country diner style seating area with the buffet tucked in the back rooms, like the literal back rooms. It's kind of weird getting back there. And then back there, once you get there, there's a decent selection, and they do have hot Cheeto mac and cheese. We've got hot Cheetos. I think it's better. It's not as spicy though.
The food options were decent, but the spooky theming was definitely lacking in my opinion. I have seen the videos of people that do the buffet at the Knott's Hotel, and that one honestly looks a little more impressive. The dessert selection here was definitely the most on theme. I went with a spooky cannoli and a bloody red velvet cake. And then they also had a big selection of ice creams in this freezer, so I grabbed a boysenberry ice cream sandwich. Because we booked the buffet, we got into the theme park 30 minutes early and got a good spot for the opening ceremony. That is why everybody's gathered here, we found out. All of the monsters come out and it's a great way to start the night. And then absolute chaos ensues as all of the people pour into the park, so we booked it to get onto our first ride of the night.
The best rated ride at Knott's Berry Farm is Ghost Rider. It's a big giant wooden coaster, and I think this one might be a favorite just based on like nostalgia. It's been here forever, but people really seem to love it, so we're gonna give it a try.
We got on the ride right at sunset, which made for a really cool view of the park and the city. And we got to skip the 2-hour wait time that happens later in the night. This ride is fast with a few really good drops, and it's long. I felt like we were on this ride for 10 minutes. There are a bunch of banked turns at the ends, which gets it going even faster. They rank it a 5 out of 5 thrill level, but honestly, I disagree. This was not on par with X2.
Not the shakiest wooden coaster I've ever been on, but it was wild. So Ghost Rider is like a fan favorite because oh my gosh, no! As I was saying, Ghost Rider's like the nostalgic fan favorite, but I've been hearing a lot about this accelerator ride. It kind of looks like Incredicoaster at Disneyland, but way more intense, how it like shoots you in the beginning and then you go up that thing. It's a 5 out of 5 thrills, which is the same as X2. We'll see how it compares though. I have accelerator merch for this ride and it's actually sick. If I love it, I'll get it.
I convinced Tyler to go on this one with me. He gets nauseous on rides, but he decided to take one for the team for this one. I'm gonna be honest, this takeoff puts the Incredicoaster to shame.
And we're back. That was awesome. Accelerator might be the new favorite ride. That was crazy. The way it shoots you in the beginning, I think it goes over 80 miles an hour, and then the twist up and the down, the view is really cool. My only complaint is I think it's the fastest roller coaster I've been on, both in miles per hour, and I think it was over in about 20 seconds. But I liked it so much that I got a t-shirt. Okay, honestly, I would give it more of like a 4 out of 5 thrills though. It's still nothing like X2. Knott's Berry's worst rated ride is Coast Rider. It's a wild mouse type ride, and mostly it's worst rated because people say that it hurts their shins and knees. I don't really know what that means, but I'm about to find out, I guess. The fast pass lane isn't even open because there's not that many people that want to ride it, so we're just walking on in the general line. We're going up. Oh gosh. Oh, we're going up fast. Savannah said that she felt safer on X2 yesterday than on that one. I felt like we're gonna fly off the track. Okay, but really, my shins and knees don't really hurt. It had a fun drop at the beginning, but then immediately there's like 24 switchbacks at the top, and that's like the whole ride. When I was like 12, I used to love crazy mouse rides like that. So it's a good like tweeny bopper introduction size roller coaster. Wouldn't do it again, but I can see why people say it's the worst.
We also went on the Mine ride. It seems to be a Knott's fan favorite. It's a really gentle train ride through a really impressive man-made mine with animatronics throughout. Like, these big caverns are actually really impressive. Thrill level 0, but it's a great way to rest your feet.
Labubu outfit of the night. She's a pumpkin with a little witch hat. She wanted to be cutesy tonight, not scary.
As far as treats and snacks go at Knott's, honestly tonight I would rather do as many haunted things as possible rather than spend my time in food lines, even though they look like they do have some really fun spooky looking themed stuff to eat. Sadly, I didn't get the glow-in-the-dark Sour Patch funnel cake that was on my wish list, but of course we got a churro to compare to the other theme parks.
Knott's Berry churro review time. That one's been sitting out for a while. Six Flags is still the winner.
This pretzel was really good though. Knott's doesn't have any specific IP or like necessarily well-known characters walking around, but they definitely have the most characters and the most frequent and immersive scare zones of any park so far. There is so much fog here and I love it. It really sets the ambiance. The costumes and makeup were super impressive, and the monsters weren't just jump scaring, they were also really funny and interactive. Top on our entertainment category list is of course the haunted
haunted mazes. The first haunted house at Knott's Berry we're gonna go to is the Cinema Slasher. I'm excited about this one. It looks really beautiful, just like imagery wise. But let's see how many spookies it'll get. Honestly, this is just the first one that we stumbled upon, but this is now one of my favorite haunted mazes of all time. It is so well done. You basically walk into these creepy haunted theaters and through the ripped up screens and into different slasher movie scenes. Every single inch of this place was so incredibly detailed. One of my favorite parts was this popcorn bucket with a knife. Like, it's so random but so cute. I don't know what I was expecting, but it definitely exceeded my expectations, just like production and intricacy wise. I loved that first concession stand with the black lights. That was cool. I'll give that one a solid 4 out of 5 spookies. It kind of has everything you want in a haunted house. Okay, we're doing Mesmer next. This one looks like kind of a spooky carnival theme. There were some good jump scares in this one, but I wouldn't say it's as scary so much as just like really visually impressive. There are some really fun rooms and effects in this one. Some of the rooms I was enjoying a little too much and not paying attention to my surroundings. Mesmer, pretty cool. I'm gonna give that one 4 out of 5 spookies as well. Okay, another thing to note, when you come out of these haunted houses, they put you out like the back. So if you have somebody waiting for you at the front, you've got a long walk ahead of you to get back to them. Okay, we're gonna do room 13 next. Okay, the theme is cool. It's a hotel set in the 1920s, very beautiful, except for like everybody got killed by mob bosses. My complaints are there's not a ton of scares in this one. A lot of bathrooms for some reason. Why is there so many bathrooms? And the line of people just stopped moving a lot. Definitely the worst pacing of any of the mazes we've been in so far. 1 out of 5 spookies. We're saving the zoo for last because apparently that one after 11 p.m. they turn out all the lights and send you through with the flashlight only. So we're gonna do the other ones first. We started with the Bloody Mary one, a pretty creepy theme. This whole maze is very dark, but the scenes that I could see looked really well done. Okay, I personally don't like it when screens are used instead of real scare actors, and there were several in here, and they're just not scary to me, I don't know. But there were a few good jump scares. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 spookies. Next we went through the Widow one, and it is of course Black Widow spider themed, which if you are super afraid of spiders, this one would be traumatizing. I didn't find it that scary, but there were some really cool costumes. 2 out of 5 spookies. 8 Fingers 9. I had no idea what the theme of this one was supposed to be. It just felt kind of random, but I guess I just don't know the lore. It wasn't that scary to me, so 2 out of 5. Next, we walked through Chilling Chambers. We walked right into all of these with our express pass, by the way, no wait. This one starts out spooky, and then it just like turns into a silly, goofy time. Like half the time we were just like in this nightclub with LED lights and music. I wasn't mad about it. And then we ended up in this room that's covered floor to ceiling in plushies for some reason, and there's an Easter bunny at the end. It has clowns, it has some creepy dolls, a lot of LED lights. It's more visual than a jump scare. And this one's also so long. I think we were in here for 10 minutes. It's 1 out of 5 spookies. We have time for 2 more mazes before it's 11 p.m. and we can finally do the zoo with the lights off. I can't wait for that one. But next is Curse of Calico. This one is Western themed. We thought this baby was broken. It wasn't. This one was cute. I don't think it was like necessarily super scary, but I guess this person did. Oh gosh! I'll give it a 2 out of 5 spookies. Next is the Grimoire. This one is campground themed, and I honestly loved it. Well, it's campground, and then like battleground, and then you're in a random house. It's kind of all over the place, but I had a great time. 3 out of 5 spookies. It's officially 11 p.m. and time for the zoo. This was the only time that we waited in line all night, by the way. The express line took about 10 minutes, but I know that this one can get up to 2 hours general admission, especially after 11 p.m. They handed us our dim flashlight and we were in. I think the theme of this is an experiment gone wrong and the humans and the animals like fused together. So there were cages with spooky looking animal human things throughout. Oh, this is one that you just have to experience yourself. Clearly it's very hard to capture on camera. The zoo, 5 out of 5 spookies. That might be the best haunted house I've ever been in. Knott's Berry has some shows. We caught glimpses of the La Magnifique Carnival. It was cute, but apparently we missed out on The Hanging. That one, I guess, roasts pop culture icons like Glinda and Elphaba and Benson Boone, and I guess sometimes they have a Labubu. I'm kind of sad we missed that one, to be honest. Our final category, merch. First of all, the merch stores here are a vibe. They're like decorated, and this one was all dark with black lights on. There were some really fun glowy designs. I fell in love with this jersey that sparkles and glows. This one was actually more expensive than the Six Flags jersey, but I like this design so much better. So I'm finally buying my first piece of merch.
Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. I'm excited for this one because Universal is like an actual production company, so I think this is gonna be really intense. They actually did all of the OG monster movies back in the day, like The Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, Dracula. It actually started back in the 90s. It was called Fright Nights, and they had one haunted house. But now they have 8 haunted houses. I think more scare actors than any theme park we've been to in this video. No! And a lot of them have become really popular. Like Art the Clown, I think he's kind of the star of the show this year, so I hope we see him. Oh, he's on my shirt. By the way, I have never seen this movie. I will never see this movie, but I'm a big fan of the scare actor of him in the park, so I hope we get to meet him. And this theme park has some pretty fun looking themed food, so let's go check it out.
This is by far the biggest crowd of any of the theme parks we've been to, and immediately upon walking in, we were attacked by clowns with chainsaws. Okay, not attacked, but the entrance is basically the first scare zone, and it's clown themed. But a big part of why it's so scary is because it's so loud. Between the actors yelling, the chainsaws, the music, the flames and effects, it's a lot. And it's really setting the stage for the chaos that's about to ensue tonight.
I've been to Universal like several times in my life during regular, not during Halloween Horror Nights. I'm completely lost. This looks completely different than it does during just like a normal night. Like, where are we? Ready. We're literally walking onto the ride right now. This is the best rated ride at Universal Studios according to the internet. It's Jurassic. I'm so excited. I can't believe we just walked onto this. This is crazy. Normally it's like an hour wait, I feel like.
And oh boy, are we about to figure out why it was a walk-on with no wait. It started out just as I remember back in the day, a nice casual float through Jurassic World, a few little dinosaurs popping their head out of the water, but then we went into this aquarium tunnel thing and got absolutely wrecked by this wave of water that came over the screen twice, and then proceeded to get sprayed in the face several more times by basically every single dinosaur that we passed.
I realized why it's a 0-minute wait. It's because you get absolutely soaked. I haven't been on that ride in a long time. You get way more wet than I remember. The animatronics have been upgraded. It is a cool ride. Is it the best ride in the park? Maybe not at 9 p.m. when it's 65 degrees out. But we're gonna go to what's tied for the best ride next.
And it's actually Florida's Universal Studios #1 ride, The Mummy. It was about a 20-minute general wait time on a Thursday, but we had express tickets, so we basically walked right on, and we lucked out with the front row. This is a dark ride roller coaster that has some fun, like mummy tomb-esque theming in the start, and then it speeds up into a fun little high-speed roller coaster. Nothing compared to Six Flags or Knott's coasters, but still a really good time. A few good little drops and turns and stuff. This one is the best Universal ride in my heart.
Welcome to the worst rated ride at Universal Studios Hollywood. This one kind of surprised me because I loved this ride as a kid, but apparently a lot of people's reviews are saying that it's just like old and it feels old and it's gone downhill over the years, but we're gonna go on it and check it out and see if it really is the worst. Weirdly, that was the longest we've waited on a ride all night. It was like 20 whole minutes, and I was trying to decide if it's because people like the ride or if it's because it's kind of inefficient, and I think it's the second for sure. I see what people mean by it's old. I feel like it was so cutting edge when it came out in 2008. You like get in your little car and then there's a giant like IMAX size screen. You zoom around the amusement park and then you end up in Springfield and then you end up in the amusement park again. Not for anybody that gets motion sick. I can see why it's the worst rated. I think I might agree with that. And you can tell by our ride photo that we were kind of over it by the end. Okay, we're getting our first spooky snack / treat of the night, and it's the Five Nights at Freddy's cupcake. Unfortunately, they don't have the spaghetti pizza. That's only in Florida, but we are getting a cupcake. Is that pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, they have regular pepperoni. Pizza first, then dessert. Look how cute he is. I also like how they do the lines here. Like, it's just all kind of on display. You grab it, go check out. There's no waiting. I appreciate that. Cutting it open with my nail. How do they expect you to open this? Going in with your nails. Great, okay, big reveal. Ooh, it's fluffy. But is there cheese pull? Kind of weak. But let's see how it tastes. You know, it tastes exactly like the type of a pizza you would get at a place like Freddy Fazbear's. Like an arcade. It's not bad. The crust is nice and fluffy. The pepperoni's a little spicy. Not bad. Tyler, what's your review? Sauce all over your face. Good review.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, I forgot what it is. Mr. Cupcake.
Mr. Cupcake. This
But
is a
I'll
good
say
size.
Carl.
Carl? This is a good size cupcake. Like, it is much bigger than just a regular cupcake. He's almost too cute to eat. This little candle.
It is deep.
I know. Should I try a tooth first? Oh, I think it's white chocolate. It's nice. Okay, how do I take a bite out of this? It's gonna be messy. That's good. That is a moist chocolate cupcake, although that is an absolute mountain of strawberry frosting on there. That is solid frosting. Is somebody eating all of that? I'll eat the cupcake at the bottom. That's good. I got to the middle and there's something there. It looks like maybe a strawberry sauce. Yep, definitely strawberry sauce. I don't know. So far, Universal might be better than Disney food. I got my churro. It doesn't look like much, but it is warm. So we're gonna see how it compares to a Disney one. Obviously, presentation-wise, it doesn't win, but taste-wise, there's like no flavor.
Mid churro.
Yum.
I think this makes it official. Six Flags is the official churro winner for me. I honestly was not expecting that.
Okay, I got my art sunflower sunglasses from the Clown Cafe. Let's try them. I've almost gotten everything on my treat wish list. I think this is a lemon cookie, maybe with raspberry. Got some nice blood splatters. That's great. Cute. Okay. It's good. It's a soft cookie. I don't know. The more I chew on it, the more mid it gets, though.
Agreed.
But it's cute. The cupcake was better. Anybody want to try?
Not only did we see Art, but we saw him at least 5 times. I think Universal realized what a hit he is with everybody, and they've been casting even more Arts to be throughout the park at all times. As far as other characters go, you're not gonna catch the usual Shrek or Optimus Prime walking around during Halloween Horror Nights, but there are a lot of like generic spooky characters like witches, these really tall raven looking things, and then of course, lots and lots of clowns.
As you can see behind me, all of the kiddie land is closed. I also haven't seen a single child, so if that tells you anything about this experience versus Disneyland. Okay, we're trying to find Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's, our first haunted house of the night. And Savannah's first haunted house ever. She's so excited. Okay, so keep in mind we're here on a Thursday. It's a 50-minute wait for general admission. We got the express, so it's a 10-minute wait, but I've heard it can get pretty gnarly wait-wise on the weekends, but 10 minutes? Not bad. Okay, let's go.
You're gonna have to censor this whole thing. I'm sorry. Can you hold my arm?
And let's introduce you to the stars of the show.
Got it. Okay, my review of the Five Nights at Freddy's Haunted House. I would never wait 90 minutes for that, but it was cute. The animatronics were really well done. There was a couple good jump scares. It was mostly the kids popping out of nowhere with knives that was actually scary, but I feel like I was mostly just like laughing and having a good time most of the time with like a couple little scares. So scare-wise, I'd give it like a 2 spookies out of 5. Savannah, rate your first haunted house experience 1 through 5, how scary it was.
That was the worst thing of my life. I'm also just such a baby. I was like shaking and grabbing you the entire time.
So it was a 5 out of 5 spookies?
Yeah, 5 out of 5 spooky.
So there's opposite sides of the scale for you, I guess. While we're on the escalators, again, all the way back up to the first lot, I thought it would be a good time to do Labubu outfit of the day. He's got a little Squid Game outfit on and his Scream mask. I think it's the best one yet, honestly.
Next, we headed over to the Fallout Haunted Maze.
There's dead people already. Oh, no. Okay, I give Fallout 4 out of 5 spookies. There were actually some good jump scares in that one. I was not expecting that.
I would have hated it.
Yeah.
I'm actually really looking forward to this monstrous one. I don't know what it is, but the vibes from the outside look immaculate.
This one's gonna be spooky.
Oh, I hate that this stuff like.
I think this is the underrated haunted maze of this park. The visuals and sets of each room were really cool, and the costumes and makeup on the scare actors were genuinely terrifying. I highly recommend this one, and I hope that they keep it around for next year.
All right, I take back my rating of the Fallout. That monstrous. What is that? Whatever that was 4 out of 5 spookies. I can't even say there's a jump scare every corner. There's a jump scare every like 3 steps. That was a lot. I have a feeling I'm gonna have my head down for a lot of this one. I'm almost there.
It seems like Terrifier is pretty much always the longest wait this year, with general admission reaching a 2-hour wait on weekends and Express even getting up to 45. But since we were early in the week, we waited about 25 minutes for this one. Honestly, I was fully planning on not going through Terrifier. Like, I didn't think I could handle it, but I decided I was feeling brave. Also, there are signs when you walk in that say, we may get wet, so that's concerning. This one is truly shocking, I decided is the best way to describe it. There's not as many jump scares as some other ones, but it's pretty violent. There were some rooms with a little bit of comic relief, like this Christmas themed one where Art is dressed as Santa Claus, but I did not get wet, and the bathroom scene did not really smell like poop during my walkthrough, which I see as both pluses.
Okay, Terrifier review. I'm gonna give that one 5 out of 5 spookies. Not even spookies, it was just a lot.
Our final maze of the night is Poltergeist. The outside of this one is really cool. I love the spooky house vibes. Okay, I have not seen the actual movie, so it could all be on theme. I just don't know. I just wasn't expecting clowns. Six Flags Conjuring House, I think, was better than this one though.
Okay, Poltergeist house, I'm not gonna lie. Either I'm getting desensitized or it wasn't that scary. The only scary part was the very end with all the coffins, and then some of them were real people. But other than that, it was just kind of random. Like a lot of black hallways and then like a few jump scares. I don't know, it wasn't like as poltergeisty as I was hoping. 2 out of 5 spookies.
In addition to the haunted mazes, Universal has a few scare zones throughout the park. They were decent. I have seen some people online saying that they were better in years past though. The actors did a great job, but the scare zones just aren't like super immersive or memorable in my opinion. Part of that could be because of how many guests are in the park, so the ratio of guests to characters just isn't like as intense as some other parks.
So there's like certain parts of the park you can't even get to really without going through a scare zone, and I think we found one of them, so wish us luck. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is already not as bad as the entrance though. Okay, that wasn't bad. Nothing's, oh my gosh. No. I thought that there being a ton of people would make it better, but it makes it scarier when they jump out at you. Because you can't see them coming. All right, where to next?
Universal does also have a couple of Halloween themed shows. We made it to the Purge Dangerous Waters stunt show. It's kind of similar to the stunt show that you'd see on a regular Universal trip. The actors were really great, and there were a few cool explosions and stuff, but personally, I feel like the stage and effects could use an update. It's been the same show since like basically I can remember. Like, give the jet skiers a better pool. They need to be able to do flips or something. It was still one of the most entertaining shows out of all of the theme parks we've been to, and a nice way to rest your feet for a bit. And with that, it is time to give away your tickets. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna be choosing my favorite park and giving 10 of you and one of your friends tickets to go to my favorite theme park. But I decided to switch it up a little bit because I didn't go to these theme parks alone. I had Tyler with me, Savannah, Peyton, so I thought it was only fair to let my guests help me decide which tickets to give you guys. So I gave them each a couple tickets to decide which park they wanted the giveaway to be to, and now it's time to reveal what the tickets are. Okay, Tyler's pick for his favorite theme park is Knott's. So the first 2 winners will get Knott's tickets. Peyton's favorite, okay, it was a really, really close one for him between Knott's and Universal. So you've got a Universal ticket and a Knott's ticket. Savannah's favorite theme park is Six Flags. So you've got a couple Six Flags options. And finally, I am deciding where the last 4 tickets are. My favorite theme park from this entire trip, Knott's Scary Farm. By far, it was just all around the best time. The haunted houses were amazing. The whole park was very immersive. The rides were fun. I will definitely be going back. So that's where the rest of the tickets are going. You have some fun parks to choose from. Sorry, Disney fans. I do love Disney, I really do. But for this particular time of year and the vibes we were looking for, it just wasn't any of our favorite. So I'm actually gonna be giving these to you in the form of a $500 gift card, so then you can decide when you wanna go, who you wanna take, all that good stuff. And to enter, you just have to go find my post on Instagram at hopescope and comment which park you would like the tickets to. Make sure to check out all of my other fun travel videos if you haven't binge watched them all yet, and we will see you guys in the next video. Say bye, YouTube! These are my 4 fail-safe ways to convince a stubborn someone, be it a spouse, or significant other, or parents, or roommate, to let you get one of these. Yeah! These steps could also be slightly modified in order to accumulate an alternative animal, such as a cat. Step number 1, bring up future puppy to said someone every single day, multiple times a day. But simply talking about the puppy won't do it. You have to send them all the memes. Excuse me? Tag them in all the pictures. Text them all the pictures. Make them stop everything that they are doing at any given time to watch a cute or funny video of a puppy. Get everyone you know and everyone you don't know on your side. I feel kind of bad. Tyler was getting like viciously tormented because everyone felt so bad for my poor, pathetic, puppyless self. One time I was out of town and he had to go to church without me. The lady came up to him and was like, "Did you get Hope a puppy yet?" And he was like, "I have no idea who that lady was." A couple weeks later we were at church. He was like, "That's her, that's the lady." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know who that is either. But thanks for having my back, whoever you are."
You excited to get a puppy?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the real reason that he got me a dog is because someone was about to just leave one on our doorstep because they felt so bad. I found this meme the other day, literally me. It's this little poster that some kid made and it says, "Have you seen my dog?" Well, no, you haven't. Neither have I, because my parents don't love me enough to buy me a puppy. And then he proceeds to put his contact information at the bottom if anybody wants to buy him a puppy. Genius. Step number 3, when you see a dog in public, just drop to the floor. Make really loud, happy, squeaky noises that cause the person that doesn't want you to get a dog excruciating embarrassment. Step number 4, research your way around every single argument. Oh, you have allergies? Oh, you hate dog hair everywhere? Oh, you hate little yappy dogs. If you follow all of these steps, in about 6 to 25 months, you will have a puppy. Like this video if you think Leo's cute, but seriously, you'll hurt his feelings if you don't like the video. And make sure to subscribe and become an official hopescoper if you want to see more of this little guy and some really cool videos about yoga pants.
Here we are on the drive to get Hope's puppy. Number 1, dog hair.
Love
I gotta
it.
wash my hands.
Especially when it gets in my
I
yogurt.
touch my face.
Especially when it gets all over the bottoms of my socks.
Those are the worst. Number 2 reason, dogs poop.
Humans poop.
Reason number 3, if your significant other wants a specialty breed, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. You could buy a trip to Hawaii instead of getting a dog. It's probably the same cost. Reason number... What number are we on? I lost count, there's so many. Reason number 3, if you want to go somewhere, you have to take your puppy. Or...
It's gonna come everywhere. You just sedate him and put him in the cargo area.
What? Sedate you and put you in the cargo area. Reason number 4, you have to buy a dog food. Reason number 6, dogs chew stuff in your house that you like your shoes, like your socks, like your wife. Reason number 7, they ruin your carpet. Reason number 900, reason number 10.
You didn't even do 9.
She's been wanting a puppy for like 2 years.
Oh, you waited patiently. Yes. Isn't that the cutest thing you've seen in your entire life?
Yep, we shall call you Leonardo da Vinci. We're gonna start the car for the first time ever. This is Leo getting in the snow for the first time.
Deep, Tyler.
So just in case anybody was wondering, I just had a little freak out. We just bought a freaking dog, and I can barely take care of my dang self.
Oh.
Yay, you win pee-pee. Good
Such a
job.
good first potty.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him. The car scared him so bad.
Did they?
Huh. Oh, what is it? Okay, we can probably go now.
After all these reasons to not get a puppy, here we are.
Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Welcome back to Hopescope.
Whether you love them or you hate them, the official booty scrunch legging review is here. Hello. Thank you for joining us today.
I'm so awkward. And yes, I've been wearing this same jacket for many days in a row.
I am your legging queen, aka Hopescope. This is my co-host Leo, aka the best little floofy woof around. And we are your #1 source for all things fit fashion. Today, yes Leo, I did pull these out of the dirty clothes. They didn't need to know that though. Up until now, I've been very on the fence about trying this style of legging because to be honest, it kind of looks like a, what's the most pleasant way to say this? Because Hopescope's a family friendly channel. Butthole. It's just a weird concept, okay? These nude ones. Anyway, the whole point of these booty scrunch leggings is to enhance your booty. I mean, what are your initial thoughts though? Whether you've tried them or not, do you like this trend or do you hate it? I didn't like them and then I put them on and I was feeling myself. They make your bum look, ew, what is on this? Mysterious brown stains on the leggings. Lipstick all over my jacket. Very on brand for me. Anyway, I liked the first pair that I got, so I proceeded to get all of them. Okay, not all of them, but like some of the main companies that are known for booty scrunch leggings, and we're gonna compare them. We got Abs2B, I think that's how you pronounce it, CLS, and Till You Collapse. Which one do you want to start with? The one that stinks? Of course you do. Let's start with Till You Collapse because that one's the most not complicated one. You'll see what I mean. I want to say these are all sold out right now. I actually got these ones on Poshmark. Gotta say small in these. I like how they fit. I think they're the same fabric as their other leggings. Hang on. Yep, they feel the same as the fabric that they use for all their other leggings. It's a nylon spandex material, but it's a very dense nylon. Usually, I run away screaming when I see a legging is made out of nylon because that usually means it's sheer. But I haven't really ever had a problem with Till You Collapse leggings being sheer other than like the really, really light colors. I think these ones are fine though, at least with like a neutral colored pair of undies or no undies. They're like a half scrunch and all the scrunches are basically designed the same where there's an elastic sewn onto the seam and then the fabric is kind of ruched and bunched up and then sewn along that seam so that it creates that puckered oh, that's a terrible word. Overall, these are a really great pair of leggings and actually they are the cheapest out of all of these. I think these ones are only $58 and the other ones are like $68. They're specifically called the V2.5 scrunch leggings because they actually did kind of upgrade their fabrics and stuff. So if you purchased from Till You Collapse like forever ago back in the day and didn't really like it, you still might want to give it another chance because they did make some changes. And I think they did officially do away with the whole like pre-launch thing, which was awful. Ain't nobody want to wait 6 weeks for a pair of leggings. In this little booty scrunch hierarchy, I'd give them like runner-up. Let's just jump to our first place winner. I didn't really plan this video out at all if you can't tell. Hey, you're laying on the first place. The best booty scrunch legging award goes to none other than CLS. I don't know. I just have been really impressed with the leggings that I've gotten from them. I've had a really good experience with the company just as a whole. Okay, but let me explain my statement that I made earlier about how this brand and the Abs2B are a little more complicated than Till You Collapse. These ones are custom leggings. So not only are there a ton of choices when you first get to the site of leggings to choose from, but then once you click on a type of legging, for instance the Comfort legging, which I believe that's what these mauvey purple ones are, the prices range. For a basic pair you can get them for like $59, but some of the ones with pockets or like mixed textures or color paneling, they can be upwards of $84. So you go in and choose your color. I can't find anywhere on the website where it has like a color chart. I just went on their Instagram and like found a pair of leggings that I liked and based my color choice off of that. Anyway, you choose your color, choose your length, either cropped or long, choose your size. This week they're actually rolling out sizes extra small and extra large, which is bomb because up until now they've only had a small through large. You can choose your booty, full scrunch butt, mild scrunch butt, normal, or the booty enhance, which is that little like and then you also choose your waist, normal, high, or the V cut or low. Who buys low-waisted leggings? They do take 3 weeks to ship, which you can't be mad about when they're like custom making them for you. And then I believe this is the Viva Light fabric. So this one's very similar to that Till You Collapse fabric that I just described. That's kind of more of a dense, cottony, very slightly brushed feel to it. Pretty stretchy, second skin, nice compression. Downside to this kind of fabric is it definitely shows and holds sweat a bit more. And then the Viva Light fabric has more of a cool to the touch, just a little bit more slick, still very stretchy, a little bit less compression, but because of the type of fabric, and also I think this like type of space dye coloring, it definitely doesn't show sweat as bad. I got the little V-cut waist in these ones. You can kind of see how tapered that waist is. One thing I also want to point out, the quality of the scrunch stitching on the inside of the CLSs compared to that of the other brands. Like, you can just tell that it's a lot better quality. Both of these colors, both of these fabrics are squat proof. They definitely make your little bum stand out, which like I have mixed feelings on, because like I said, I was feeling myself when I put them on and was looking at myself in the mirror, and then I got to the gym. They just draw a lot of attention. And then I went to the grocery store after, and oh man, do they draw a lot of attention. They're one of those leggings, you know? Like, they're sexy, but there's some situations that you don't really want to be sexy. Anyway, moving on to my least favorite. I feel bad. They're not a bad pair of leggings. It's a very similar idea to the CLS. So these ones are $68, which is funny that the ones that I like the least are the most expensive. It does go a tiny bit sheer. It's not too bad, but a tiny bit. These do come in sizes extra small through extra large. This one is a small. You can choose full scrunch, half scrunch, or no scrunch, regular high or high V-band waistband. They do have more length options. And then they don't have color choices. They just, what you get in the picture is what you get, which is honestly less confusing. I mean, they've gotten really good reviews. So either they're filtering their reviews or people genuinely love them, because I'm only seeing 5 stars. I'm not hating, they're not terrible, but I got these ones on Poshmark too. They look like they're a full scrunch though. Pretty scrunchy, not sweat proof. It's a beautiful color though. Like, I'm not mad at them. I'm keeping them, I'll wear them. I'm just saying, you might as well spend less money, get just a little bit better quality. There you go. I just want to take a moment to say we are very hashtag blessed that this frame does not show the entire room, because it's a mess. I just have so many videos that I need to film, and it's all catching up to me. A couple of announcements. First of all, huge shout out to all of you that stopped by Santa Monica to say hi to me this last weekend. It meant the world. And huge thanks to Heidi for inviting me to her event. More to come on that later. Second announcement, if you are not following me over on Instagram, little sneaky. Announcement number 3, I'm getting eyelash extensions tomorrow, so we don't have to deal with this tomfoolery any longer. Anyway, back to announcement number 2. Leo and I are gonna give one of you guys over on Instagram, so you gotta go follow me. Follow him while you're at it, because he's cute. All this stuff in honor of this being a My Protein video. So we have this nice gym bag, some tops. These are just extra ones of mine, so they are size small. I'll be giving you some of my favorite protein from Ideal Fit, and my favorite flavor of pre-workout from Ideal Fit. So make sure to head over to hopescope official. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some new arrivals from one of my very favorite affordable brands. Affordable to begin with, but on top of that, I reached out to them and was like, hey, I'm gonna do a video for you. Do you have a code for my hopescopers? Sure enough, they hooked me up with hopescope 35, which you can plug in at checkout and get 35% off of everything. I do have all of my personal measurements down in the description box that you can use for reference, as well as all of the links to everything that I talk about today if you want to shop them. We're gonna start with some lounge sets. This is the first time that they've done anything like this. We got shorts, we got hoodies, we got joggers, and in multiple colors. I did get everything that I'm going to show you today in a size small. Every once in a while I'll come across something that I would wish that I got a medium in and sized up, but I will let you know when one of those comes up. These are kind of one of those things, like size up if you want a looser fit. They are originally $34, but you can get them with my code for $22. I really like these rose gold details that they added to these. And they do have an adjustable drawstring waistband. I'm not gonna lie, they're not like out of this world quality. Like, it's just your basic sweats material. Where's the hoodie? I found it. This is the Luxe Lounge hoodie. Comes in blush and oatmeal. Once again, it's made from that same cotton polyester material. Same nice rose gold detailing. This has a raw edge. I don't know, I have mixed feelings on it. I like the look of it, but at the same time, it is this annoying little rolly-uppy thing in the bottom because there's no seam. And then these do have a brushed fleece on the inside, so they are super soft. We also have the Luxe Lounge joggers. Honestly, I mean, if you love this set altogether, yeah, get them, but they are not my favorite joggers in the world. I think it's because they don't have pockets. There's something about joggers without pockets that makes me feel like an upside down bowling pin. Not the most flattering look on me. Still a cute thing for someone though, just not me. I really went ham on this launch with the sweats. I feel like a lot of brands have been doing that. Like they're focusing more on the lounge pieces, the sweats. I don't know how I feel about it. Like how many sweats does a girl need? A lot, apparently. I am currently going through all of my sweats, trying to find a better way to organize them and also trying to decide which ones I'm gonna throw up on Poshmark later today. Oh, hey. Let's talk about one of my favorite things. My Protein makes these bum long sleeve seamless crop tops. They have black, pink, blue, and they recently just introduced this mauve color. If you're questioning the size or between sizes, I would size up. This is a size small though. It's a pretty thin material, so it's breathable enough that you can still work out in it. And then there's also some really pretty detailing throughout. And don't worry, if you're really into this color like I am, you can get a complete set of it. The Shape Seamless Sports Bra. This is actually one of my favorite things. It is just so stinking comfy. It has this nice thick seamless band on the bottom, removable cup pads, thin strappy straps that cross in the back, and I just feel like it's so flattering, so comfy. I would say it's a medium support. If you're above a C cup, then probably light. And I like how the small fits me in this one. It's made from the same material as the top. We also have the new Shape Seamless leggings from My Protein. I am gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I personally don't love working out in seamless stuff for like an ab day or an arm day, but you won't really catch me doing leg day in this. It's just not the most breathable, but it's so cute. All of these sets also come in black and then slate gray. As far as sizing goes, this is a small. Honestly, I wish I would have gotten a medium. I just feel like they would have been a little bit more flexible, comfortable. A nice thing about the fabric itself though is that it does smooth out your cellulite, and the waistband does have good tummy control. They actually hold up to sweat pretty good, and they are squat proof. And one thing I also like about them is they keep the branding very simple. If you're looking for a good staple high support sports bra to get, I love this Ignite sports bra. The color blocking on it is so cute and so flattering. It has this mesh panel in the back, so it's nice and breathable. Has removable cup pads, a nice thick elastic band along the bottom, and then it comes up nice and high so you get a decent amount of coverage as well as support. I got a size small in this one, and I do like how the small fits. A couple of honorable mentions that aren't some of their brand new releases, but that I really like are their seamless leggings and their seamless ombre leggings. These are a different type of seamless from this like nylon-y seamless material. These are more that super stretchy, almost knit, soft like seamless. They kind of remind me of like a Gymshark flex legging, but the legging you want to get if you don't really want to draw as much attention to your nether regions. I really like these blue ones, but I also have the black and the gray. You can get them for like 22 bucks. You can also, for like 22 bucks, get the seamless ombre ones, which I think are so stinking flattering. You're never gonna have to worry about showing sweat. Oh, they're just so nice. And then the waistband sits like right at your waist, so it's super flattering, kind of cinches you in. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button before you go. And Leo and I will see you guys in the next video. Say bye, YouTube! I actually did a My Protein review like way back in the day. Let me know if you remember that. That was like OG Hope Scoper status long ago.
Awesome.
Good day, Hopescopus. I have received several requests to review My Protein's activewear line. Your wish is my command. Cue theme music.
I thought I'd be cringing more than I am. Do you guys remember my little intro theme song thing that I used to do? It's been a minute because I keep on